If you're still struggling with consent, just imagine, instead of initiating sex, you're making them a cup of tea. And you go like, hey, would you love a cup of tea? And if they say, oh my God, I would love a cup of tea, then you know that they want a cup of tea. And if you say, hey, would you like a cup of tea? And they go like, I'm not really sure. Then you know that you can make them a cup of tea or not, but be aware that they might not drink it. And if they don't drink it, then this is the important part. Don't make them drink it. Just don't make them tea. Don't make them drink tea. Don't get annoyed for them not wanting tea. They don't want tea, okay? They might say, yes, please, that's kind of you. But when the tea arrives, they actually don't want the tea at all. Sure, it's kind of annoying as you've gone through the effort of making the tea, and they remain no under obligation to drink it. They did want it, but now they don't want it. Some people change their minds during the time it takes to boil the kettle, brew the tea, and add the milk. And it's okay for people to change their minds. And you're still not entitled to watch them drink it. And if they're unconscious, don't make them tea. Because unconscious people don't want tea. And they can't answer the question, do you want tea? Because they're unconscious. Okay, maybe they were conscious when you asked them if they want tea and they said yes. But in the time it took you to boil the kettle, brew the tea, and add the milk, they are now unconscious. You just need to put the tea down and make sure the unconscious person is safe. And this is the important part again. Don't make them drink tea. They said yes then, but unconscious people don't want tea. If someone said yes to tea, started drinking it, and passed out before they finish it, don't keep on pouring it down their throats. Take the tea away, make sure they're safe, because unconscious people don't want tea. Trust me on this. If someone said yes to tea around your house last Saturday, that doesn't mean that they want you to make them tea all the time. They don't want you to go to their place and expect to make them tea and force them drink it, going, but you wanted tea last week. Or to wake up to find you pouring tea down the throat going, but you wanted tea last night. If you can understand how completely ridiculous it is to force people to have tea when they don't want tea, and you understand people when they don't want tea, then how hard is it to understand people when it comes to sex? Whether it's tea or sex, consent is everything. And on that note, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea.